Hello, my name is Seth Aaron, and this is my San Dimas Connection project. My advisor was Jack Nance. I chose Mr. Nance because he's a family friend. We have gone camping with them. He's a cool guy. He was always very helpful. Anytime I ever needed anything, he was always there for me, even after hours. Talents, interests, and accomplishments. Some of my talents would be swimming, cross country, off-roading, and I like to earn money in different various ways. Rewarding and challenging parts of high school would be meeting new friends, excelling on the swim team, and making memories that will last for a lifetime. Challenging parts of high school would be balancing sports and academics. Very often you have school and then sports practice afterwards, and you have to go home and do homework, so that pretty much takes up your whole day. Recognitions, award, and accomplishments. All 4 years in swim, I've gotten first to third in various events on a varsity level on the swim team, going to CIF all 4 years for those events. I made varsity cross country all 4 years, going to CIF freshman and junior year. I got student of the month freshman year. I was also swim captain junior year and senior year. Scholar athlete all 4 years, and this year we won CIF in the 4x50 relay. So that was a big accomplishment. How I've grown as a student. I've grown as a student in the past 4 years by learning to balance school and sports, be more social and more responsible. Before I came to San Dimas, I was homeschooled, so I didn't really know anybody. So I kind of just came in and I was able to meet a lot of friends. Personal story, I was born on May 8th, 1997. I currently live in San Dimas. I was born at San Dimas Community Hospital. I live with my mom, dad, sister, and brother. My Essler is a responsible individual that inspires others to move toward a successful outcome. Freshman year best work was an Earth Layers project from Accelerated Physical Science with Miss Pickering. I got a 65 out of 75 points. This project was significant to me just because I like learning about the Earth. We explained all the layers. I got to do a little bit of coloring. It was just an overall fun assignment. My Essler is an accomplished learner that produces quality, independent work. Sophomore year best work was a geometry landscape project from Miss Castro's class. I received a 70 out of 100. Geometry was probably the most challenging of maths that I've taken so far. So that was a pretty good score for me. My Essler is a responsible individual that demonstrates integrity and ethical behavior. My junior year best work was an Algebra 2 test from Miss Mendolia. I got 87.5 out of 100. My Essler is an accomplished learner that solves problems and expresses ideas creatively. My senior year best work was Dream Journals from Miss Casey in English. I received 245 out of 250. This project was very interesting to me because it was about dreams. We had to research the dreams, and I didn't really know that much about, I never really thought about dreams in that way, so I learned a lot of new stuff from that. My Essler is an effective communicator that uses technology to access, organize, and present information. My favorite and least favorite subjects. My favorite would be anatomy and athletic training. I like learning about the human body and how to repair it after an injury has occurred. My least favorite is definitely math. I have struggled with math all 4 years. It's very hard for me to get an A, so that was always a struggle. Community service. I helped out with VBS at CCV, worked the 8th grade party at Lone Hill, helped Mr. Kalo organize his classroom, and volunteered in a PE program at Lone Hill. Community service is kind of cool. I think my favorite was the VBS at CCV, getting to work with the kids and stuff like that. I haven't really done much of that until then, so that was pretty cool. I will continue to do that this summer. My Essler is a responsible individual that works to promote a greater cause greater than themselves. Service, rewarding, and challenging. Rewarding was the people I met, knowing that it would help out the community. Challenging was finding the time in the schedule to help out, because often with school and sports on the weekends I would kind of want to veg, but that was most of the time that you would do those events. How I've grown as a citizen. I've grown as a citizen in the sense of being more responsible and knowing how important community service is. If nobody did community service, we wouldn't have nonprofit organizations and all of those types of things. So it's very necessary that we have community service. Community give back, I plan on continuing to work with the community. I would like to work with cancer patients at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. My brother had cancer, so that was something that touched to me. I would really like to work with cancer patients and enhance in any way that I could at Children's Hospital Los Angeles in the future. Results of career exploration, realistic, I got 4, social 2, investigative 2, enterprise 3. Suggested occupations was a clinical research coordinator, marketing research, and a fraud examiner. None of those really interest me that much, but I guess that's what it came up with. My ESLR is an effective communicator that uses technology to access and organize information. Post high school long term, attend Mount SAC for 2 years, graduate with my AA, transfer to a 4-year. I'm not really sure what 4-year I'd like to go to yet. Become an EMT, then become a firefighter. An EMT is one of the first steps in becoming a firefighter. I also currently just completed the Los Angeles Lake Lifeguard Academy, so that's also a good step, working with the county beforehand. My ESLR is a responsible individual that creates and maintains a plan for the future. Thank you, judges. Any questions?
Congrats on getting signed up for these stuff. I'm not having to go to something.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pretty much answered it. Yeah? Yeah, you did good.
Thank you very much.
6 minutes and 26 seconds.